Just about ready to race at the 2,000 meter starting position. Flags up, all set, and they leave the stalls. Mr. Belvedere looked to come out maybe a length or two slow. On the outside, Great Affair was also quite slow and rushed up. Along the inside, Slanchevar began well, but passed by Millennium Dancer towards the outside, and now goes clear a length. Slanchevar second, Dumasani third. Great Affairs pushing forward on the wide outside, the white cap. They followed in behind those by Red William, the yellow and red colours further back in the field. Behind that is Nothing Else Matters. Harlem's along the inside in the red, racing about 6-7 lengths off the leader. 2 lengths away to Aranyamant, who races one off the fence with Gardener's Pride along its inside. Then a length back then to Mr. Belvedere, the orange cap, followed by Magnum Fire. 3 lengths away then at the back end is Kanamambo, and this field covered by around 12-13 lengths as they go by the 1200 meter marker. Out in front is Millennium Dancer, shows out by a length and a half from in second position Slanchevar on the rail. Outside of that is Great Affairs, moved up into third place after going wide and pushing forward. Then a length back then to Red William, who races one off the fence, the yellow headgear. Along its inside is Dumasani in the green. Further back in the field is Magnum Fire, who's going 3 deep and starting to move in now early. Further back in the field, Nothing Else Matters. Harlem's in the red colours, 7 lengths off the front. Then Aranyamant, Mr. Belvedere further back, Gardener's Pride and Kanamambo's the trailer. They're into the home straight now. They come past the 600 meter mark, and on the outside Magnum Fire's picked it up, gone a length clear. From in second down the inside Slanchevar, Millennium Dancer, the yellow caps up the centre, still right there. Then Great Affair further back, and they followed in behind that by Red William, but out in front is Magnum Fire. Red William's running a big race on the inside, and further back in the field is Millennium Dancer. It's Red William and Magnum Fire into the final 150, but Red Williams with the advantage and pulls clear now. Millennium Dancer's trying to run on further back in the field now. Then Nothing Else Matters, but Red Williams in front, and Red William won it. Second, Nothing Else Matters. Magnum Fire third. Then came Harlem in fourth. Yes, they had on replay. So Red William and Magnum Fire, they lock heads into the final 250 or so. But it is Red William and Louis Mkotwa that get the better of it. And Nothing Else Matters got the white headgear there, running a blinder to run in second, coming a little bit late. But it is Red William, 5-2-9-4. That's how they cross the line.
William bounces back to best. He looked a picture in the parade ring this afternoon. He's represented the Sharon Kotzen yard really well, and he's found the winner's box under birthday boy Louis Mkotwa. Now, before we get on to wishing Louis happy birthday and congratulating him on the ride, I have to say well done to Red Williams' groom, and that is Joburg. Joburg had him beautifully turned out this afternoon. He is the winning groom, and he will be receiving 1,500 Rand from World Sports Betting. We've got AK on hand to collect on his behalf. AK, thank you very much. Louis is going to come on through and have a chat with me. Great to have him in the winner's box this afternoon and representing his main yard here in the Eastern Cape. And Louis, happy birthday.
Thank you, Nadine.
It's nice to give yourself presents, eh?
I got to thank Sharon for that. I must say, she was quite confident in the parade ring. She said the horse is doing very well. And I said to her, listen, I want to look at his form. Every time he went past 18, he hasn't run very well. And she said, no, last time he showed that he's actually looking for further, and he's doing very well at home. And he went down to the start very well, I must say. He felt very good underneath me. I mean, in the race itself also, he put himself in a position that I hardly did anything. Down the straight, I just showed him daylight, and he took off. Yeah. And I was just waiting for things to come. And he just put the race together by himself, and it's an easy birthday present.
It certainly is, and you obviously got on well with him. You've ridden him once before, a long time ago. You placed on him on this occasion. You've gone 2 placings better here in the winner's box, so congratulations. Yeah, sure. I remember when I rode him, actually, he was the first one after a layoff. He went for some up, and I actually didn't know that he had an up. Oh,
and
wow.
I gave him a very good ride, and and he moved down here, and I saw he had a couple of his winners here, and he shot up in the rating. I think he just lost his way somehow,
Yeah.
and but now it seems like he's going the right way. Just well done to Sharon and his team for getting back to the winners box, and I'm just grateful.
Now, we're not going to give you a birthday present, but we do have Kyle Rourke on hand, who's handing out the Fred Krabbe-sponsored wine on behalf of Jane Thomas, far end, this afternoon. And we really thank everyone for their support, and we hope you enjoy that a bit later.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to enjoy this. I get a lot of things from Mr. Krabbe, so...
Yeah,
it goes a long way.
I was actually just chatting to Emma off the screen here, off air, yes, and obviously the whole relationship that goes back with you and Mr. Krabbe, he's a very big reason for you standing here today.
No, 100%. I couldn't have thanked him, more. I don't know how to thank him, you know what I mean? He opened the doors for me, and I haven't looked back, and just thank you to his whole family. I mean, my whole family is involved with Mr. Krabbe, so really grateful to be standing here.
And I'm sure he's very proud to see you standing there. Louis, well done.
Thank you. Yeah, just well done to all the owners involved in this horse. I'm sure they're going to enjoy the win. It's taken a bit of a while again, but well done to them. And as I said, well done to Sharon and his whole team, and the whole team, and thank you to my sponsor, Spinning Post.
Brilliant. Sharon standing by. She'll be next up to have a chat about Red William. He's a son of William Longsword. He's been showing steady improvement in all his recent starts. And Sharon, I must say, today he stood out for me in the parade ring. I mean, sometimes it is a physical thing with the horse. They've got to turn a corner, and it's all come together for him today. He looked a picture, and he's won accordingly. Congratulations.
Thanks very much, and I'd just like to say a big congratulations to Louis on his birthday as well.
Yes.
I did say to him early on today, for your birthday, you are going to ride me 2 winners. So he
Ooh, we're
just
halfway
started
there.
laughing. But no, the first one, the wheels came off a bit, but this is his second ride for me, and he actually got a ride. So, I wish him a very happy day. I know it's a working day, but I'm sure that he'll enjoy the rest of it now that he's crossed the line first.
And Sharon, casting an eye over the owners involved in this fellow, there are a lot of owners that have been long-standing in the yard.
Yes, they are. It's nice to have loyal people in the yard. They've been with me through thick and thin, and they still are in the yard. So, I'd just like to say a big thanks to Isak Berg, René Botha, and Mike Hicks, and my husband Greg, and of course myself.
Of course.
Yeah, but he has tested our patience initially,
Yeah.
and he seemed to lose the plot completely. And then all of a sudden he put his act together, and then he started showing what we actually thought of him in the beginning. And I'd just like to say a big congratulations to Cornerstone Stud for breeding this son of William Longsword. And I'd just like to say thanks for sponsoring the race on behalf of the late
Yes, on
Jane
that,
Thomas.
Carl, come on in.
She was really a special person in racing, and
Yes.
is definitely sadly missed by a lot.
No, I'm sure, and they had lovely sentiments from Carl prior to the race, just again reliving what an absolutely charismatic person Jane was, and great to have her still involved on days like this. Carl, thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
Enjoy it.
Thank you, and thanks to my sponsor, World Sports Betting.
Of course. And of course, we have Greg standing by as one of those long-standing owners. He doesn't really have a choice. He's married to Sharon. You've got to stay.
Yeah, but I can say thank you to her for her portion of the stakes as the Heritage Day present. So thanks to her. At least I get a double stake check now. So yeah, but thanks to Isak, thanks to Mike, thanks to Arne, and thanks to Glenn. This horse came here and won 2 races in Fairview, and Louis won them and wanted it as well. And then they sent it off to Durban and ran a second and a third, and they just hiked this horse up in the ratings unbelievably. So I think it's now in the competitor where she is, and if it's classified, so hopefully you'll be able to pick up another one. And thanks to the ladies, because we leased it from her. So thanks to the 2 of them, really appreciate it. And hopefully we can pick up another one with him.
I must say, Neil and I did touch on that in the parade ring. We looked at the fact that he's down 17 points. It's a massive amount of points to fall, and he's just been showing that steady improvement as a result.
Yes, and the thing was, he came here a little bit. She came back a little bit uptight, and it's taken a little time for him to wind down and settle in, and he's back to his happy old self before the goodie. But that horses go through those stages, as you know. You just have to get through with them. So thanks for the guys for staying in. It will be rewarding, hopefully, yeah.
Well, as the only owner on course, unfortunately for the win, but fortunately for you, you'll be getting a bottle of wine
Thank you very
from
much.
Blue Crane, Fred Cravier, presented by Carl Rourke
Thank you.
on
Thank you
behalf
very
of
much
the late
for
Jane
food
Thomas. And just a lovely bottle of wine to mark that occasion. So go upstairs, pop it, and raise a glass to Jane Thomas.
Thank you very much. And to her, well done. And to Fred, thank you very much for it all. And yeah, very nice. It's a nice
Enjoy.
day, but thank you.
Great win there by Red William. It was a race on the card that did look rather open, and if you looked through his form, he really had dropped in the ratings. He had been showing the improvement, and once we saw him in the parading with those dapples all over, we realized he could be a runner to take note of. To Sharon Cotton Racing, well done, and to the birthday boy, Louis Makotwa, congratulations and well steered to victory.